Right now at 10, storm systems on their way. Our first warn weather team will plot it all out.
And President Trump's new $12 billion aid package, how it will impact local farmers.
Plus, La Crosse reopens Burns Park. What's behind the surprise move?
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Get ready for a mix of winter weather.
Yeah, live look outside right now. A system packing snow and rain is moving in. So when does it start and when does it end? Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Well, we do have snow going on right now, but that's not the system that we're actually is going to be more impactful. That one we're monitoring is for tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow night. It's going to be a wintry mess. Now, some will have snow, some will have rain. It'll be back and forth too Tuesday evening as temperatures warm up. So it really depends on where you are. More snow for northern areas. There'll be a transition to mix at some point between 90 and 94. Lesser snow amounts and far less snow amounts of anything. Rain or freezing rain actually as you go south of I-90. So it depends on where you are. But it's going to be a westy commute because we're all going to basically change back to snow as we go into Wednesday morning. So overall, we do have light snow going on in Eau Claire, La Crosse, and even Winona. We've had some light snow with a system not associated with the one tomorrow, but this is also indicating a little bit of road issues going on, and visibility are down to 1 to 2 miles occasionally with this band. You can see the western edge is just west of La Crosse, so we have picked up some. There's your temperatures. The good news is these are going to start coming up tonight too, so don't expect any cool offs as you going up out. There's your amounts so far. We've seen about a ½ inch in some of the lighter amounts, but some areas, as you see, just towards Minneapolis, so that'll stretch across to Eau Claire, could see up to an inch, inch and a half as this comes through. So it will end before the morning commute, but we might see some slick spots for the morning commute, and then later on we'll kind of time out the rest of the activity, which gets quite busy Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. And then we even got much bitter cold temperatures towards the end of the week too. So all that coming up a bit later.
Keeping us on our toes.
Yep.
Thanks, Greg.
And don't forget, use the First Warn weather app to track the current conditions outside 24/7.
A big federal aid package is on the way for American farmers, but some in Wisconsin aren't entirely convinced.
News 8 Now's JDS McGee joins us in the newsroom. JDS, how are local farmers responding?
Yeah, Wisconsin farmers say the support is welcomed, but many still worry about what comes next. The White House says the new aid package is meant to offset losses tied to tariffs and the ongoing trade war with China.
This relief will provide much needed certainty to farmers as they get this year's harvest to market and look ahead to next year's crops. And it'll help them continue their efforts to lower food prices for American families.
But many local farmers say that even with the aid, uncertainty is still weighing heavily on producers.
The aid is definitely needed. But it's might be a little bit too late for too many farmers, and where we go from here is still really a big question mark because of the uncertainty that's out in the marketplace.
Farmers have lost billions of dollars in soybean sales this year due to the boycott by China. Farmers also add their concern the dollars won't spread evenly throughout the country.
Under the first Trump administration, a lot of those dollars actually stayed down in the southern states, and there's a real fear from farmers here in the upper Midwest that those dollars are going to stay down there again.
And looking ahead, farm leaders say one-time payments won't fix a deeper problem of stability.
It shouldn't have ever gotten to this point. We've been working for decades to get these trade agreements to a place where American farmers are actually in a pretty good spot, and just overnight we lost them because of the trade wars.
Now, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said farmers can apply for the funding in coming weeks, with payments expecting to be dispersed by February 28th. Live in the newsroom, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, JDS. Well, the fences surrounding La Crosse's Burns Park started coming down around 11 this morning, and residents are hopeful they'll stay down. The city first fenced off the park back in September, citing dangerous behaviors happening there from both housed and unhoused individuals. In a release, the city outlined a monitoring plan, including sending a team out 5 times a week to connect individuals in need and evaluate their situation. La Crosse residents we spoke to are excited about the plan, but aren't sure if unsafe behavior at the park will stop.
I don't know if it'll change. I hope it does. You know, I guess I really hope that it changes for the better. If it doesn't, well, we don't know what to expect next time.
In a statement, Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey wrote, quote, "With an increased presence in the public spaces, officers will engage if necessary, assess the situation, and identify if the solution requires enforcement of a law and or assisting individuals to help them find resources in our community," end quote. Cameron Park still has fences around it. The city will decide whether to reopen Cameron based on how things go with Burns.
West Salem has received $2.5 million from the federal government. The village is working on plans for a new building for the police department. The department's current building is 1,200 square feet. West Salem's police chief says having more space will allow them to upgrade technology, store equipment on site, and increase officer safety.
When we have people within the building, suspects and things like that, having secured areas is definitely going to be a plus.
The project is currently in its final design phase. Allo says they're hoping to break ground in the second half of 2026.
A La Crosse County scam suspect appeared in court today. Fader Rockhead is one of 5 people accused of scamming an elderly couple out of more than $450,000 in a fake sweepstakes scheme. The victims sent cash and gift cards for 8 months after being told they won millions. Rockhead is held on a $1 million cash bond.
A News 8 follow-up, Governor Evers has vetoed 9 bills, including one to crack down on fake service animals. The bill would also allow housing providers to ask for proof of medical necessity. Evers said that would unfairly affect people with disabilities. 34 other states have similar laws. Now, the governor has signed Braden's Law today. This law protects victims of sextortion by creating new penalties for those convicted of the crime. Victims or their family will also be paid by the DOJ's Crime Victim Compensation Fund.
Amplify Health by Gunderson is working to prevent violence against healthcare workers. According to the Wisconsin Hospital Association, 44% of nurses have seen an increase in violence since the pandemic. Today, a panel brought together healthcare leaders, legal experts, and law enforcement to address the issue. They discussed the legal process when violence is reported and resources available to victims.
Our hospital's a core function of the community and kind of the safety net, and we want to make sure that it's operating in a way that's safe for both staff and visitors and patients.
In 2020, Wisconsin enacted a law making it a felony to cause harm to nurses and other medical care providers.
Still to come tonight, a music icon headed our way. Details on Bob Dylan's tour bringing him to the Coulee region.
Plus, Winona rallies for families in need. The annual toy drive helping boost holiday spirits.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., Arch is tracking snow and rain, an ugly sweater contest with a twist, and a holiday warning over gift cards. I'll see you starting at 5 a.m.
Dreaming of a new ride? Apply today at driveultra.org and make your dream a reality. Hey, dogs can dream too. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Save big money on everything you need when you shop at Menards. Update your lighting today with our selection of on-trend lights, so you'll be sure to find your style. Pick up this Stewart Vanity light, on sale today for just $34.99. Sylvania's TrueWave LED light bulbs are designed to help you see and feel better by reducing blue light by 50%. Right now, get a 4-pack of TrueWave LED bulbs, on sale for just $9.99.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce, and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Your life, your money, your way. Ultra's A+ accounts are made for you. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, no hassle. Now that's something to dance about. What are you waiting for? Open an account online today.
Bob Dylan is coming to the La Crosse Center. It's part of his Rough and Rowdy Ways tour. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla has the details.
The hype is huge, and local businesses are already preparing for Bob Dylan's arrival by stocking up on his merchandise. Business owners call Dylan a cross-generational musician. His worldwide tour will make its way here in March of 2026. At Deaf Ear Records, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers merchandise sells out quick. Right now, all they have in stock is one single CD.
It's one of the fastest selling titles we'll get in. All his stuff sells very quickly. You don't see artists of that magnitude come through the center terribly often. When they do, it's a treat.
Tickets go on sale this Friday. Prices range from $49.50 to $139.50. If you can't catch him in the La Crosse Center, you can catch him at Rockford, Illinois, as that's where his next stop is. Reporting in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Tonight, community members came together to help local families during the holiday season. Volunteers from Winona Area Toys for Kids collected new toys and donations at Pizza Ranch off Highway 14 in Winona.
We are very fortunate. The Winona community has really come out and rallied for us this year because, like many places, we are seeing an increased need. We are seeing record numbers of registrations, and Winona has come out and supported us in record numbers. So we really appreciate that. We feel very blessed to be in the position we are going into this Christmas season.
The annual toy drive ran from 5 to 8 p.m. today.
The Children's Miracle Network Holiday Basket Raffle is here. Each year, Amplify by Gunderson employees and local businesses create and donate baskets for the raffle. You can enter the raffle for $1 a ticket at La Crosse and Onalaska clinics, and all proceeds will benefit the Children's Miracle Network.
We have baking baskets, we have pizza baskets, we've got wellness baskets, we have a beginner's quilter basket. We even have a puzzle basket. So anything that you really could want, you should come to the CMN Holiday Basket Raffle for.
For a full list of the baskets, we'll have a link on news8000.com.
U.S. Cellular is teaming up with The Parenting Place, the retailer donating $5,000 worth of diapers, wipes, and snacks. You can get involved too by donating diapers at any local U.S. Cellular store.
And this is a program that we've had going for years, and it's really, really cool that now that we're a part of T-Mobile, that they share that same strong community partner vision, so that we could give back to the Parenting Place this holiday season, because they do so much to support the community.
The donation is one of 50 the company is making to nonprofits across the country.
Great Rivers United Way is feeling festive. They're hosting their second annual Ugly Sweater Contest. United Way's staff and board of directors are competing. Votes are $1 each, with all funds raised benefiting local mental well-being and basic needs programming.
We raise money to help support over 50 different nonprofits in our community, but we also were big believers in joy in doing that work. So we're trying to have some fun while still doing this really important, serious work of bringing dollars into our community.
Voting will run until next week, Tuesday. We've got a link to vote or make a donation on our website. There are also ugly sweaters for sale at United Way's Onalaska office for $20.
The Caring Closet cutting the ribbon on a new facility in Tomah today. The nonprofit provides free clothes, toys, counseling, and more for foster kids and their families. Today, officials unveiled a new sensory room funded by a donation from the Weina Etzelmuller Trust.
Can touch things, they can move around, they can expend their energy, and they can do it in a more controlled environment and a positive environment, because the children in need have those special types of requirements that allows them to, before they maybe go to a counseling session or after a counseling session, it's a reward to come here and just have a good time.
You can donate to the Caring Closet at caringclosetoftomah.org.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, we've definitely got a wintry mess going to Tuesday. We have rain, snow, even freezing rain, and then back to snow and even wind coming Wednesdays. So we'll kind of time all that activity out coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
When you have a drain backup, you need help fast. From slow drains to clogged mains, we solve it all. Maxwell White has been solving sewer, septic, and drain issues in the La Crosse Coulee region for more than 30 years. Fast, reliable, and professional. Call or book online today.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience. The gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Eagle Crest North and Onalaska is expanding. Our tradition of excellence continues to grow with the addition of our new luxury senior apartments opening in January 2026. Choose your ideal home from well-designed floor plans featuring modern kitchens, spacious living areas, and ample storage. I'm Tammy, and I've been welcoming residents to our community for 17 years. Call me today to reserve your new home.
Join us for a weekly open house or schedule your private tour today.
Ava, let's go.
Try it on.
The shortest distance between two people is a smile. That's why we're committed to fighting hunger in our communities until everyone has a reason to smile. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have a lot of scenes like this with the wintry conditions and snow that'll be going on. For some areas, some will see rain. We'll kind of turn back to rain or snow and end up with probably some snow and a lot of wind going into Wednesday too. But the other positive with this is temperatures are going to be above freezing for a lot of areas going into Tuesday. Get out and enjoy it because we're not going to get anywhere close to that for the next probably week and a half. Tonight, we still got a little bit of snow pushing across. So the morning commute, there could be a few slick spots given that overnight snow. Plus, with all this low cloud cover, it's just low clouds, not too much clouds above. You might get a little mist with this overall, and if the mist does happen to fall to the ground, these temperatures are cold enough that you could get a little bit of freezing mist. It's a very light precipitation you might see in the morning hour, but it could still create some issues, so something to keep in mind of, just some slick spots overall. Now, the activity that we're really monitoring comes in to the afternoon, and that's why we got the alert day conditions because it's a mess really pretty much everywhere. But if you're looking for the most snowfall, you got to go further north, probably along or north of I-94. But we will have some other issues going on further south. That could be a snow to rain, the rain, or even wintry mix. Further south you go, south of I-90, it's mostly going to be a brief period and a very brief period of snow, then turning to rain, and then even freezing rain before we warm up above freezing. So it's going to be kind of a messy evening commute, especially that'll be impacted the most. Now, for snowfall, as I mentioned, the highest amounts are further to the north. As you go further south, it tails off pretty quickly, too, as south of La Crosse. And some areas may not see much of any type of snowfall really throughout the event, just a little brief period of it, too. So not a major event with regards to snow, but still a lot of this is going to fall during the evening commute. And if we look at the ice potential, now we're talking hundredths, not a tenth. A tenth is really when you start getting more serious. But still, this area pretty much just west of the river over to southwest Wisconsin. This is pretty much like 4 p.m. to about 7 p.m. before we get above freezing. You could see some of this, and that could create some slick areas on roadways. Not too much is going to accumulate on surfaces, but slick roads are a possibility, so something to keep in mind of for those areas regardless. So we kind of break this impact down. North of I-90, it's really predominantly a snow event with a brief period, a very brief period maybe of a mix too as temperatures get close to freezing. The winds will be light, but then they'll start picking up breezy as we go to late Tuesday night into Wednesday too. Could see some gusts in the 20s too. Now temperatures get close to freezing, then they'll fall quickly in the 20s as we go into Wednesday. Wednesday we're just going to see falling temperatures in those areas and probably be near the low teens as we get to Wednesday afternoon or evening. As we kind of break it up between I-90 and 94, it's a little bit different. It's a mix to then rain before we actually see a little bit of a break before then we see snow kind of rotating around the low. That would be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Not a lot of accumulation with this. Winds will be a little bit stronger here. We probably have breezy 15 to 20, especially Tuesday night through Wednesday with some gusts a little bit higher, so the morning commute could be dealing with that. And temperatures could get all the way up to the mid-20s, mid-30s at the peak at about midnight, and then falling into the 20s by Wednesday, and they'll really just continue to fall throughout Wednesday. It gets colder. Now, if you're south of I-90, it's a little bit different story too. A brief period of snow mix, and then it's going to be rain turning probably Tuesday evening as we climb up with a brief period there, and then maybe a little snow after midnight through the morning commute, but not a lot of snow. The wind will be the bigger issue, especially west of the river. 20 to 25 gusts to maybe 30 Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That'll be the main story out there, and then they'll kind of die off a little bit. And once again, we could get to the upper 30s around midnight. That would be the peak of the temperatures before we fall. So that kind of breaks down what we're looking at. Of course, this could change. There's all your winter weather advisories too. Winter storm watches on the left side, and they actually upgraded that one east of the area to a winter storm warning for the snowfall in that area too. The big story after that is a series of snow showers on Thursday, Friday, which we could see a little accumulation with either of those two, but then the temperatures are the bigger story. Yes, teens below zero going into probably Sunday morning. Some areas could be 20 below for temperatures overnight. And yes, Saturday, we may barely get above zero. So it's going to be a cold weekend.
On that Saturday.
Yes, not records. Records are in the 20s, a little bit colder, but still with the wind chill Friday and Saturday, we could see wind chills potentially getting close to 30 below at times.
Stay inside, guys, those days.
We got a messy Tuesday, and then, yeah, we'll deal with, we'll have more info on the cold, bitterly cold a little bit later.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg. Well, coming up next in sports, a race for the North. A look at the division standings with 4 games remaining. Plus, Black River Falls off to a hot start to the year. See if they could get another win hosting Oliva Strum. Cade is next.
Donate $10 or a new unwrapped toy and get 10% off sale prices. Help stuff the sleigh at Home Furniture.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
Help your pup feel their best with water therapy at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Our heated pool is perfect for recovery, mobility, and gentle exercise. Book your dog's splash session today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's Top Notch Teacher Program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton, filling in for Jacob tonight. It's year 2 for Jack Taylor as the head coach for the Black River Falls Tigers. They're averaging just under 96 points a game so far. They had a tough test this evening hosting Oliva Strum. Of course, you may remember Taylor from when he scored a record 138 points in a single college game. Coaching now, but his players know how to score the rock. First half action, Mason Mayman heaves it all the way down the court to Braylon Backus for the easy layup. This one tied at 8. And then the Tigers back at it with Toby Hovland nailing the corner 3 to go up 1. The Cardinals, they'd find some momentum. It's Hunter Nicolay getting the tough floater to fall. Olivestrom now up 1. A few minutes left in the first half, and Bo Winju gets the 3-ball to fall for an 8-point Cardinal lead, but the Tigers get some momentum going into halftime as Braylon Backus nails a 3 of his own as Black River Falls pulls away in the second half, taking it 79-70, the final. NBA action as well. Timberwolves hosting the Phoenix Suns. First quarter, Jaden McDaniels drives. He's going to throw it up to Rudy Gobert. No stopping that one. Then in the second half, tied at 82, but Anthony Edwards draws the contact and gets it to fall. 40 points on the night for Ant, but the Suns would lead by 3 with 6 seconds left. McDaniels in the corner, but can't get it to drop as the Suns take it 108-105, the final. It's Victory Monday for Green Bay Packer fans across the state. A huge win yesterday over the Chicago Bears has the Packers at the top of the NFC North. And with 4 games left in the season, the Packers are playing some of their best football. We knew it was going to be a battle going into the game, and that's exactly how it played out. The Packers took the lead late in the fourth quarter, but Chicago would march down the field. Eventually, Keyshawn Nixon would get an interception to seal the deal for the Packers as Green Bay takes it 28-21. Now, a huge reason why, Christian Watson. He finished the day with 4 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns, including that 41-yard slant where he ran past the entire Chicago defense. It's his second game with 2 touchdowns this season, and it was an emotional one for him as he tore his ACL against the Bears last season.
I mean, it means a lot to me for sure. Honestly, I tried not to think about it that much, but I mean, as the game was kind of getting going, it was definitely creeping in my mind a little bit. I mean, I'm just, so thankful and, blessed to be able to do what I do. And I'm glad that, today panned out how it did for sure.
I think since he's been back, he's just been making play after play. Obviously, it's going to be a long recovery for him to be able to get back. And like I've mentioned before, we've all watched him, during rehab and things like that throughout the offseason and training camp to be able to get back. And I think he's just playing at a really high level right now.
We are now entering the final stretch of the season, and with that, the stakes are getting even higher and the games not getting any easier.
There's 4 weeks left, and you got to take it day by day. You got to really embrace that grind, embrace the challenge. It's not going to be easy from here on out.
So here is what the NFC North is looking like with 4 games remaining. The Packers with a slight lead because of that tie, but also if it was just a win, then things would be a little better for Green Bay. Lions still in striking distance at 8-5, and then the Vikings rounding out the bottom at 5-8. So that means all of these games the rest of the way extremely important. And the Packers have a tough one this week. They'll be going on the road to face the 11-2 Denver Broncos, who are currently riding a 10-game winning streak. And they've got one of the best defenses in the NFL. We'll have more on this matchup later this week. It's starting to feel like playoff football on the field, but also with those temperatures. I mean, it's going to be 8 degrees next week in this state. I mean, that's brutal
God bless
to play.
them. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to. That'd be too cold for me.
No, well, there was one of those plays in the first half where a piece of Edgerrin Cooper's helmet literally flew off because of the contact, and it's so cold out there.
Just standing over the line, you see all the breath just in the air. It just feels cold watching the game.
And some of them are willingly do not wear the long tights or pants.
I don't know.
They wear the
short
shorts.
sleeves and
Just
all that.
tough it out.
God bless.
It's good. All right, we got more news right after this.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts for all the originals on your list. Like 25% off these women's CGCG fashion tops, $70 off this Milwaukee 2-tool combo kit, holiday dog toys and apparel 25% off, plus large bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food $15.99. Rewards members pay just $12. Knock out your holiday shopping for less during our huge gift sale only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. From compact track loaders to the world's #1 selling compact excavator for 20 years, the Kubota construction lineup is ready to work. Visit your local dealer today.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
Forget the North Pole. Marcus and La Crosse is where Santa shops. Darn tough and great Canadian socks will keep Jim toasty in 50 below weather. Vests, jackets, nice. Ho ho, it's the Stormy Cromer wool cap. Don't mind if I do. Sweaters, scarves, can't forget about Mrs. Claus. Jeans for Jean and flannel for Florence. Marcus Apparel, downtown La Crosse. Come on down and look around.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society now?
Your flooring's in jeopardy, ain't nobody safe.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
A tail-wagging spectacle in Argentina. More than 2,000 golden retrievers packed Buenos Aires' Palermo woods today, setting a new world record for the largest gathering of the breed.
Influencer Fausto Duper organized the event after seeing a similar meetup in Barcelona. The previous record was 1,685 dogs set in Canada. Organizers counted 2,397 golden retrievers at today's Golden Wave event, and look at them having the best time.
Yeah, give me a ticket, I'm there.
Oh, you have to go there. That has to be a bucket list item. And look at everyone's getting along. There's no fights.
Yeah, very surprising.
Oh my God, but imagine losing your dog in bed. They all look the same, you know? You gotta get them a special
That's
like
fair.
shirt.
Unless it's the one getting into the mud, in which case, very easy to spot that one.
Yeah, for sure. Fun times. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after the break.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
We see you out there doing things your way. So why do you buy from the same retail giants as everyone else? You could be getting the same trusted products you want and need at the lowest possible prices from a family-owned company you can be proud to shop with. Be an original and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet to find value on the things you value. In-store or online with convenient same-day delivery or drive-through pickup. Right here at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Or we could have some slick spots tomorrow morning. It could be a little bit of freezing mist out there, but then a lot of issues for the evening commute, snow, rain, and it continues on until Wednesday morning. So stay tuned for that.
Busy stretch.
Yep.
That'll do it for us tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.